Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Extinct Freaks Originals. And for this very special episode, we are featuring the Giganotosaurus from Dino Crisis 2, a LEGO custom. And here is a closer look. Alright, so here it is guys, our newly custom LEGO compatible Giganotosaurus from Dino Crisis 2, and I really like how somehow it was representative of the Giganotosaurus there, although to be honest, I would like for it to have that, pixelated kind of, look, but it's really quite hard to do that. But anyway, so I'm really still happy with the overall outcome, and of course, as this is the first ever video of the series of 3 videos that I'll be doing for the Guess This PC Contest winner request, I'd like to also thank, of course, our winner Cretaceous Bricks over here, who has been constantly supporting the channel, and I really thank you for doing so. And yeah, so this series of videos is for you, Cretaceous Bricks, so thank you so much. Alright, so moving on with our custom Giganotosaurus from Dino Crisis 2. So it had this reddish brown, almost terracotta-like coloration on the back, as well as the legs and also on the head. But there are darker portions such as that of the lower jaw, the most upper sections of the body, around the eyes as well, and of course the stripes that come along with the Giganotosaurus. It also sports this lighter coloration on the underbelly, under neck, and also the some parts of the tail as well. And yeah, so it has interesting, scoots and bumps also on the back and also on the head area. Initially, I had chills, and I'm really not quite sold with the overall design of this one, but eventually it came along well, and yeah, so somehow it does look like the Giganotosaurus from Dino Crisis 2. And for those of you who do not actually or could not recall or do not remember what the Giganotosaurus from Dino Crisis 2 looks like, and since that is a late 90s video game, here it is guys. Take a look at this particular photo. So here's it. It is a really big dinosaur, and look at the size comparison of the human and also the dinosaur. It's really quite big, and I tried to depict as much as possible the overall look into it, and that is why I came up with this particular custom. So in terms of articulation, you can actually open its mouth to this extent, so it's quite wide because it uses the Giganotosaurus base figure as the head. Of course, it has a ratchet joint on the neck, so it affords a lot of articulation to it. The arms can move like so, and of course that of the legs as well. It also has this rudimentary claws as well, and of course the tail can move from you can twist the tail from right to left. Yeah, so it also has 3x2 studs on the back, and yeah, so it also can stand on a specific base plate if you would like for it to be placed on a specific diorama, or while you are playing with the actual custom. Yeah, so that's it for the closer look guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. Let's now move on to the next portion of the video. Alright, so let's move on to size comparisons. Okay, so I'm bringing back here Cretaceous Bricks so that we can have a good enough comparison in terms of size between a minifigure and of course our figure here. Here is again the photo of the Giganotosaurus from Dino Crisis 2, and as you can see, it's quite large. I tried as much as possible to lengthen and also increase the size of this particular dinosaur, and I think I did a good job, but it could be a bit larger if possible. Have a different set of what do you call this set of base figures, to be honest. Well, let's now compare it with some of my Giganotosaurus that I've made in the past. First up here is the Giganotosaurus from Walking with Dinosaurs from way back. I did a few modifications to this particular species, but overall I really like the head sculpt on this one, so I never really changed it a bit. But I had to make changes to the back as well as the overall proportion of the body to the head, because initially this was looking a bit fidgety. Well, moving on to the next comparison. Here is my Giganotosaurus for Jurassic World Dominion, and as you can see here, I actually used certain 3D sculpts from I forgot the artist, but I bought it from eBay, and here it is, guys. You can see that the sculpt on the head is very similar to that of the Giganotosaurus, as well as the heads there. But to be honest, there's a bit of there's lacking of integrity in the articulation, but well, there's so much we can actually do with a 3D sculpt. Alright, so next up we have another Giganotosaurus that I made way before before the release of Jurassic World Dominion, and here's my first attempt on a Giganotosaurus. It still looks quite good. I really like how the arms are articulated, and it has those muscular arms to it. I also lengthened the overall body because this uses the Indominus Rex body, and so it's not as big as the Giganotosaurus from Jurassic World Lego, like so. Alright, so another one would be the Giganotosaurus. This is the Giganotosaurus of Ibito universe, which is the Giganotosaurus level 40 Gen 2. Yeah, thank you, Uncle Mike. So it sports this really cool design to it. It has this crocodilian type of scales on the back, and I'm going to show it to you much more closely. You can see that the sculpt here is really good, like so, and if you feel it, it's quite scaly. Even the legs has it. Probably will be doing this type of sculpt in the future, but there it is, guys. It's a really cool design, and please check it out, guys, on Ibito universe, the Giganotosaurus level 40 Gen 2 of Ibito universe. And that's it for our size comparisons. Let's now move on to Extinct Breaks PC roll call, and we have here all of the Giganotosauruses that I have. Well, actually there's a few more that I didn't include, but anyway. So also, if you would like to suggest other species of carnivores or non-carnivores in this particular channel, please do comment them down below. I do read them up, and let me see if that is something that I can add up to my current collection. Also, Cretaceous Bricks here, who is also the winner of our Guess Species contest for 2023, is quite happy to have his first ever prize, which is a custom request from him. And not only that, one of these Giganotosaurus was also a request from Cretaceous Bricks as well, which is the Ibito Universe level 40 Gen 2 Giganotosaurus, which I think Ibito Universe or Uncle Mike really did such a great job on it. Well, let's now move on with our Extinct Breaks species roll call. Let's start from this side. So this is the Giganotosaurus from Jurassic World Dominion, the first one that I did. Here is the Giganotosaurus from Jurassic World Dominion as well, but with 3D sculpted head and also arms. Here is the Giganotosaurus from Walking with Dinosaurs that I did several years ago, which I quite modified as well. And of course, this is the Giganotosaurus level 40 from Jurassic World the game. This is Gen 2 Giganotosaurus. And of course, to start the show here, this is our Giganotosaurus from the video game Dino Crisis 2. And I really like, how we're touching up on several games from before. Dino games before are really quite fun. We also have fun games at the moment which depict more dinosaurs that are what do you call this, more accurately seen, or more lifelike in appearance. But I really miss those dinosaurs where we go out, we go wild with the design and on. And this is the first one that I did, I think, of that sort. Probably I'll be doing several other designs from Dino Crisis 2, probably Trespasser or what. And yeah, so if you think this is something that we can do in the future as a series, please let me know in the comments below. And depending on the number of comments and suggestions that you have, then definitely we'll probably consider having a Dino Crisis 2 or Dino Crisis overall series in the future, probably next year. Alright, so that's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, please consider giving this video a like, sending and sharing it with your friends, and of course considering subscribing to the channel. It does help the channel a lot, and it does help me with acquiring several other materials, as well as the base figures that I use for this videos. And probably I do plan to include several upgrades in terms of how I do my videos in the future, so please watch out for it. So please continue on with the support, and I really appreciate it, guys. So thank you so much, and happy new year ahead. And of course, congratulations to you, Cretaceous Bricks. That's it for the video. I'll see you on the next. Bye, everyone. Also, please do not forget to support our other channels, Ibitoy Universe, The Adventures of Moira and Asher, and Tito Mike's Kitchen. Please watch their videos and support our channel by subscribing, guys. And as we always would say, let your inner Dino Brick roar! Thanks, everyone, and bye!